Look at the device in your hand. The smartphone. Artificial intelligence shaping decisions. Humanity preparing to leave Earth. We like to believe these are choices, products of creativity, proof of free will. But what if they're not? What if every technological breakthrough humanity celebrates is not an invention, but an inevitable step in a script written long before us? What if we are not creating the future, but merely arriving at it? We tell ourselves a comforting story, that humans choose progress, that innovation is driven by genius, that history bends because someone dared to imagine differently. But history tells a darker, more unsettling truth. Separated civilizations invented agriculture, writing, the wheel, independently, predictably, almost on schedule, not once, again and again, which raises a disturbing question. Are we discovering new ideas or uncovering ideas that were always waiting? Consider artificial intelligence. We frame it as a revolution, a sudden leap of brilliance. But what if AI isn't the result of creativity, but the consequence of reaching a computational threshold, a point where enough data, energy, and processing power made its emergence unavoidable? A concept scientists call the adjacent possible. When certain conditions are met, only a limited number of outcomes can exist.
Innovation stops being choice and becomes access, like unlocking the next level in a game you were always meant to reach. Zoom out further. Life itself follows a pattern. Single cells evolve into complex organisms. Small groups become civilizations. Local signals turn into global networks. Complexity doesn't appear randomly. It accelerates, as if the universe itself prefers organization over chaos. And at the center of this acceleration lies one force: energy, fire, coal, oil, nuclear power, fusion. Human history is the story of increasing energy efficiency, not morality, not wisdom. Efficiency. Every civilization that failed to optimize energy disappeared. Everyone that succeeded advanced, not because it wanted to, because it had to. Then there's information. We collect it, store it, transmit it, from cave paintings to satellites, from memory to machines. The digital age wasn't optional. It was inevitable. A system that accumulates information will always seek faster ways to process it. And eventually, it builds intelligence to do it for us. So where does choice fit into all of this? Pandemics, climate collapse, global crises. Do they change our trajectory, or do they merely accelerate paths we were already on? Remote work, automation, AI decision-making. These didn't emerge because of choice. They emerged because circumstances removed delay. Even our ethical debates follow a pattern. AI safety, genetic editing, surveillance. These arguments arise only after capability exists. We don't choose whether technology appears. We argue about it after it does. What about individuals? Visionaries? Disruptors? Elon Musk? Steve Jobs? Did they bend history? Or did history use them as vessels? If one didn't exist, would another not have filled the same role? Innovation rarely waits for a single person. It finds one. Now consider something even more unsettling. What if we are inside a system, a simulation, a grand experiment, where technological evolution is not random, but monitored? Civilizations reach certain checkpoints. Some pass, some collapse. A concept known as the Great Filter. Perhaps advanced intelligence is common, but survival beyond a certain technological point is rare, not because of enemies, but because intelligence eventually builds tools it cannot control. If that's true, then the question isn't what we will invent. It's whether we survive our own inevitability. And if our path truly is pre-written, then what does freedom mean? Perhaps freedom was never about changing the destination. Perhaps it was always about how we arrive, with fear or responsibility, with greed or restraint, with isolation or cooperation. The script may exist, but meaning is still negotiable. So ask yourself this: if humanity is programmed for technology, then what kind of species do we choose to become? Once the code finishes running,